Hello. How's it going? Happy Thursday. And an ad already. What the hell? Skip. Yeah. So did you make a change since you said that there were other businesses you saw with like the same name, or did you keep it the same? What'd you go with? Oh, gotcha. It's just a little change. Hello, hello. You guys see what came out today? Did you? So we had a small amount of these. They're sold out. We have more coming. We have the tall fans and the tall arches. We still have those. What's up? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Look how pretty. It's so sparkly. If you guys didn't see this, / if you weren't in VIP, then you didn't see it. But this I'm calling, this reminds me of like a stained glass window, you know, sort of. So this is a project for next month's VIP. Isn't that pretty? So excited. But anyways, we're going to continue working on this dolphin tonight. Gotta kind of pick up where we left off, you know? We were adding sparkles, but we still got a lot to do. I don't know what I want to do in here. I might just add some dots. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Yeah. Doing good. How are you? Ooh, no fun, no fun. Oh no. Am I just that relaxing? Was it a preventative mole removal, hopefully? Good. Yeah. Well, one of these days you'll get through it. I was gonna say you should remember where you left off, but if you're falling asleep, then I guess that's hard to remember. Oy. Well, I hope that one goes well too. Hello, hello. Oh, you did? Okay, hold on. Let me get these dots finished. I had to do a second coat, but that's okay. I'll show you. They turned out really pretty though. Thank you. They glow under black light, so it makes them even cooler. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. This is what we did the resin on, right? We did it on the cat and the butterfly, right? So there it is. There's the cat. I love how the pigment just, like, look at that color shift. Oh my goodness. And you can see the orange on the tip of the tail too, which is cool. So there's the kitty. And here's the butterfly. Very sparkly. Oops. Jeez. Thank you. All right, we gotta check Stormy's message. Hold on. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh yeah, the pickle turned out really nice. I forgot we did that, huh? Yeah, super sparkly and beautiful. I mean, we kind of knew that would happen. So there's the pickle. I did post all of that on my website, so they're all up now. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm like, what all do we put resin on? So here's the one ornament. Here's the other. And there's the other one. It was a lot of fun. And then without you guys, I did this, which it's literally almost perfect except right here, which is kind of frustrating. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure. I think that's it. Thanks. All right. We're gonna add more sparkles to this one. Maybe. Where the heck is it? I'm confused. Is it in front of my face? No. They gotta be here somewhere. Okay, here's that one. Where's the other? Oh, it was in front of my face. Yeah, they're so pretty. Especially with the pigment, like, it just really like, it's pretty now, but the resin just really makes it sparkle. Really? Well, hopefully physical therapy helps. Thanks. Keep your eyes out in like the next few weeks. I don't know if you're interested, but I did turn that little cat into a keychain. It'll obviously, it's like a print of that picture into a keychain. So eventually I'll have those, and I think like 10 or 11 new keychain designs that I didn't have before. So you have the original though. Thank you so much. Location of what, Sandy? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like there's not too much you can do for that, huh? That stinks, I'm sorry. We gotta do this boring part so that we don't stick our hands in wet paint as the design continues to grow. I know. Yep, I'm excited for them to see. Although I've never really sold like bigger pieces. I mean, I don't really bring any, but there's still some cute small pieces. I think I'm gonna do my favorite thing ever and do some cluster swooshes. We'll probably get to that point tonight. It looks cool when it's done, but man, does it take forever. I just wish it didn't take that long, you know what I mean? But we're only gonna do it on the tail because I like it to look like it's like jumping out of water. Yeah, 6mm. I don't know what size I use for the minis though, but I know that the regular size is 6mm. Oops, forgot this one. Well, so I brought 2 last year, and I got a lot of people like, ooh, ah, but you know, I think they're a little too expensive for that show. My sweet spot in prices at that show is about $25 and below. So anything more than that, if I have it, every once in a while it will sell, but most of the time, the smaller pieces sell more. Because people are kind of like Christmas shopping, you know? And they're not really going to splurge on anything. They're trying to get like lots of smaller things for multiple like people on their list. So, oh, did she? Well, I know that she did some on the beard of her gnome that she recently did. I saw that. Oh, yeah. Happy Thursday. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's a craft fair. You know, if you want to sell like the more expensive stuff, you gotta be at not a craft fair. Which to me, I'm not trying to do any of those bigger things. Nice. Have you used it yet? Of course you did. I feel like that's what always happens. It's all right. It's just, you know, it's hard to see the chat when there's unnecessary commentary, you know what I mean? Very nice. Although, guys, I still haven't found my alcohol inks that are somewhere. Still waiting for that day they just pop up, you know what I mean? They must have. Like, I saw them, I had them, I used them, couldn't find the other colors, found the other colors, and the original ones are gone. Like, the hell? Honestly, it's possible. Like, I mean, I don't really know what else I would have done with them, you know? Because I've rearranged stuff in here a few times already, and I feel like I would have found them. And I didn't see them when I was in the other room rearranging either. Well, so I sell a really awesome starter kit on my website, and that'll get you started with, you know, the basic tools and stuff. And then, like, you can get things to paint on at, like, Michael's and Hobby Lobby and stuff like that. And then the paint you can get at Michael's or online. Hobby Lobby stopped selling the paint that I like to use, so. No, I don't think so. Cool. I don't think so. Like, it's, I made a joke the one time saying, I wonder if I accidentally put it in one of the D-stash boxes and someone in here who got one of the D-stash boxes knows that they have it by accident. And they're not saying, "Oh, Jenna, that was an accident." By the way, I don't want them back. I just want to know where they are. If they got lucky and got stuck in a D-stash box, hey, good. You know, good on, yeah, that was a lucky box. But I don't know. I don't think they did, but I would find it really funny if that's actually what happened to them. So those of you guys who aren't in VIP or weren't watching VIP today, I got a funny package today. So when I came back from like running some errands, there were four boxes, like big boxes at my door. And 3 of them were tools from Dory, which I knew I was getting at some point this week. And then there was another big box, and I was like, what the heck is that? Like, I don't know what I ordered, you know what I mean? Like, from what I thought I ordered, like none of that, nothing should be in a big box, right? So it's from 24 Hour Crafts, and I ordered from them, but like the stuff I ordered was not that heavy and definitely didn't need an 18 by 18 by whatever box, you know? So I open up the box. Well, there were multiple labels on the box. The first label was mine with my address and stuff. And then there was another one with someone else's address in Florida. And I was like, that's weird. So I opened it, and there were 20, we counted them, 20 at least 12-inch clocks, 1/4 inch thick, and then another 20 probably 14 to 16 inch, like literally giant. I don't, you know, so I texted Anna and I was like, hi. I think I got someone else's order, and I sent her a picture, and she goes, oh my gosh. And she goes, well, we already recut and sent out that order to that customer. I mean, you want to paint some clocks? And I was like, well, I mean, I could, but also like, I feel like that's a pretty expensive order. Are you sure you don't want me to send it back to you? She goes, no, because they don't keep, wood like pre-cut in their shop. They don't really have anywhere to put it. They cut everything to sell. And so she's letting me keep it, which is very nice of her. But now I have 40 freaking clocks to paint. And they're not small either. So I said I would share with you guys. I just don't have boxes for it. I don't have packaging. And I mean, I'll look, if you guys are interested, I'll look into packaging, but packaging with like those kind of like bigger boxes is expensive. So, you know. Yeah, I know, but Uline is expensive as hell, and you have to pay their shipping, and I hate paying shipping whenever I order packaging. And I don't need $500 worth of packaging supplies to get free shipping from Uline either, so. I mean, I guess I do have pizza. I do have pizza boxes. But I don't know. I feel like those are a little too big. I'll show you. I don't 100% know. We might have to measure them. I think one of the cuts are, I think, 12 inches maybe, and I'm not sure about the others. Hold on. Let's get a ruler. We need this big ruler. Okay. So we have these are the smaller ones. These ones look to be 12 inches, roughly. Can you do me a favor? Can you just lift that up for a sec? Just that. And then these ones are about 16 inches. Yeah, 16 inches. So I have 20 of each. I'm setting you guys down for a second. Hold on. So, yeah. Yeah, I think there's 20 of each. Isn't that crazy? So if I can find packaging, yeah. Yeah, like they're full on. Ow, fuck. I just hit. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Ow. Have you ever hit? I'm out of breath. It hurts. Hold on. Have you ever hit your kneecap on the corner of something? That's what I just did. Just took my breath away. It hurt so bad. No, she's not letting. She doesn't need me to return it. So, I mean, I will paint a couple. I'm not painting 40 clocks. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm good now. It just, I needed to take a second because it just literally took my breath away. That's why I was out of breath. Whew. But if I can find some packaging, I'll let you guys know and then I'll post them. Thanks. Yeah. So we'll have to do something with them maybe. But yeah, I like lifted that box up and I was like, what is in there? Like, what the heck could it be? 40 big clocks. Well, clock rounds anyways. Oh, that's a good point. I guess they're probably not going to break in half because they're like big. Alcohol inks are, they come in these little bottles about this big. And when you put them on something and you use rubbing alcohol, they spread out and they look really pretty. Where? Hold on. So, did you ever see me doing these pieces? You can't really see the alcohol ink part. I mean, you can tell it's a fun background, but that's made with alcohol inks. A month long on clocks, yeah. The thing about that though is it's wood. And alcohol inks don't work well. They don't spread out well on wood. They need like a coating. So I don't know how well that would work on those. Isn't it pretty? It's imperfect, so I haven't posted it yet because I'm not doing another resin coat. There's already 2 on there. Yeah, I use the gesso board for those, Paula. Yep. I think, Beverly, there's an alcohol ink tutorial in VIP. Didn't we do that this year? I think we did, right? Are you talking about these ones? Because these ones, the tall arches, these are still in stock. This I only had a small amount today, so we have more coming. I don't know what I want to do in this. Bubbles? Ooh, we should do bubbles. Bubbles? Yeah, let's do bubbles. Bubbles! Okay, hold on. We'll use the same colors though in here, and then we'll add white in eventually. This one. So, there's some little pieces of dust. So this one, unfortunately, was one of the ones I did in the resin machine over on my desk. Remember how I say that if I do it over here, it pulls in dust, but if I do it in my kitchen, it doesn't. So there's a few little specks of like dust that are stuck in here. And then there's like a couple spots where it looks like it's not, like, it's just not a full, like, glass-like ones. They are, because I didn't have that many of them, but I'll have more soon. But this had resin on top of the alcohol ink, and then I painted it, and then I did another resin coat. So I won't be able to handle a third coat. So yeah, the pedal tools, I didn't have that many of them, but we'll have like an actual like full stock of them soon. I didn't know I was getting them today. For some reason, I thought I was just getting a bunch of other ones. So, what a surprise to me. We're doing a lazy swirl method. Oh no, Terry, I didn't. Hold on. Was it November of last? Okay, so it's still there. Use some of my shapes. Wait, what? Use some of your shapes around to make some bubbles. What? I'm confused. What do you mean? Yeah, they are. They're just blue instead. And then I do white eventually, like as an accent. I'm just being lazy. I don't feel like pulling out all of the different colors. Oh, I don't have enough room for those. Cool. Because they're all just gonna go in here. No, I'm gonna do cluster swooshes for this part, I think. My favorite. No worries. They would be pretty. Yeah, they would be pretty. This tail. The tail is in the way. Did you guys do anything fun yesterday? Pretty much the same. It's just a different type of piece than what I normally paint, so it might look a little different. Ooh, a new couch. Very nice. You missed me. Aw. Yes, yes, there will be. We still have some. They're just a little imperfect, and I'll show you why they're imperfect. They still work the same. It just requires a little bit of elbow grease and making one of your watercolor pencils not look as pretty. So, and they're pretty heavily discounted too. So, where the heck are all of my pencils that I scratched up today on purpose? Oh, here it is. Okay, so it's the same filament as the blue one, or the same print file. It's just the filament printed differently. So for some reason, it's just really tight. But if you use some elbow grease and you shove your pencil in and you kind of scrape off some of the wood and the paint, it's fine. Now it functions how it should. But unfortunately, the pink was, for some reason, a lot tighter than the blue. Same print file, but the blue one fits better. I don't know why. That's just how it is. So, but they still work the same once you get the pencil kind of sized up correctly. 4 recliners, very cool. I didn't do much, honestly. I packed some orders. I worked on VIP and the monthly mandala pattern. That was my plan for yesterday. Even though I was off, my plan was to kind of get some of that stuff done. So, oh yeah, I guess I should show you that. So, it's for these. It helps draw guidelines. So, oops. So you would use this whatever height you wanted. That's why they're all different heights. But let's do a lower one just to get the line on there. And then, so this will work on tumblers, anything round, but the main use for me is for these pots. But you hold your pencil in place, and then it'll draw lines for you. Now, this isn't a JGrondz invention. This is in the tumbler world, but I thought that we could get some use out of it as well, right? So I had Dory make one for us. A live bird. So I finished this. This is, I'm calling it stained glass. So this is one of the VIP projects. Oh, Gren, it's so pretty. I recommend. And then this is the first layer of the monthly mandala club for next month. It still needs top dots and whatnot. But I wrote half of that. So that's what I did yesterday. I had a bird in my apartment, but it wasn't because Toby brought it in. It just somehow found its way in. This is gonna be pretty. Thanks. Yeah, I try to keep myself as busy as possible. I need to always be busy. The lines on the side are like height measurements for like the lines, the spacing in millimeters. I don't need them for much. Like for me, I don't need them to be exact because I just want lines. My guidelines when I do the circle rings, they're just circle rings to me. But if you need actual measurements for the spacing for them, that's what those numbers are. The skinny ovals. So it'll be the skinny ovals and the fans. The fans are one of my favorite tools, so I use it a lot. So if you don't already have the fans, I would recommend getting them just in general because I use them all the time. But skinny ovals and fans. They turned out beautiful. I had to do a second coat, Tina. But like I think I said during the resin process that I pretty much count on having to do a second coat. So I did. But here's the butterfly. And here's the kitty. And here is the pickle. Thanks. I think one of the reasons I go through phases with my resin is because, like, you have to wait for the resin to cure, right? And so you're already excited to see the finished product. And then whenever you have to do a second coat, you're like, I have to wait even longer. So, but it happens. That's just how things go, you know? But sometimes I just don't feel like waiting, which is funny because it's not like I have to sit there and physically wait, you know? It's one of those, you got to do it and then you forget about it for whatever and then do other things. So for as long as they are waiting on resin and they just sit there without resin on them, like they could have already been resined and done, but you know, that's just how my brain works. I go, I don't feel like doing resin today. I'm not doing resin. I still don't feel like doing resin today. I'm not doing resin, you know, like make it make sense. I don't know. I should just like start off my Mondays by doing resin on anything that needs resin, and then, you know, it's done for the week, hopefully. But I guess, to be fair, I really haven't done that many pieces that needed resin, so. They were open water was the base color for them. And then if you're talking about the seashell part, it was open water and then, so this color, nope, this color right here. And then I used the teal opal on top to make them sparkly. I know. This one is gonna be really, really pretty under resin because I'm using a lot of the opals and the sparkles. And I mean, all of the blue would look pretty with that on top, but the more like grayish, greenish blue colors are really, really cool with that on top. Oh, that's a paint bugger. Hold on. Yeah, and it's gonna be even prettier with the resin on top. The resin just really makes stuff sparkle. It's got a little Christmas sweater on right now. I know. And you get to see it in person. Ew. Was it super, super hot? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. That's miserable. We had to get our AC fixed last year and we didn't have it for a couple days and it was not fun. And it wasn't even that hot. Aw. Yes, it is going to a good home. Now, is this for you or is this a gift? I can't remember. That's what I thought, yeah. The same, is it the same, is she the same one that I made the other thing for? The scuba round? Oh. Aw. Yeah, I do. I'll show you. Yeah, aren't they pretty? All right, now for my least favorite part. Favorite part, least favorite part. Here we go. So the coasters, unfortunately, soak it right up. They don't work super well. I only use it on gesso board. You could like spray paint white and then do it. I think that's how my sister does it, but I've never done it on anything besides gesso board. Oh my goodness. Where's the time gone, you know? What? What are you talking about, Gail? What do you mean? What's going on? The smiley face killer? Is that what you're talking about? Oh. I haven't seen anything like that. That's kind of scary. Creepy. Oh, I already used that color. Just kidding. Well, apparently I don't watch the news. For real. Trust the process. Oh, that's like his actual name, Crazy Mask Guy. That's what everybody's calling him. Oh, God. Oh, geez, these colors are all close. I'm like doing the wrong ones. I need to go in order. That's really what I need to do. I know. We're gonna go through a napkin like crazy tonight. This color. Yeah, right? Oh, yeah. It's like that. What's that movie, Taken? I will find you when I do. Right, yeah. He doesn't let anybody mess with you. There's lots of just moving this around. Different angles. Lots of swooshes. For those of you guys who hate swooshes, this is probably one of your worst nightmares. Yes, this does take forever. That's why I say it's one of my least favorite things to do. But when it's done, it looks really cool. So it's just a trust the process. Yeah, I I don't really go by the sizing too much for these. I just do a bunch of swooshes in different colors. I can't remember the creator who, she does a lot of this, but like, hers, I haven't seen her in a while. Hers fit together like the most intricate puzzle in the world. I don't do mine like her. No way. But I can't, oh man, I wish I remember who it was. I haven't seen any of her stuff in a really, really long time. I don't even know if she's still painting. But hers were always super cool. I know. Does she still go live at all, or that's not who I'm talking about though. But yeah, she hasn't painted for a second. What's her, I don't know, what's her username? No. It's not Cindy. No. Gosh, it's like her name is like I don't think she's from here, like from the US. Man, I don't know. Watch. She'll pop up on my TikTok. Oh yeah. She amazes me. I don't know how she does what she does so well. Yeah, it's huge. Nope, not her. Oh man, I wish I remember who it was. I can't, man. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of artists who do that, like, you know, the swooshing, like, in some sort of way like this. But there's this one person that, when I first started, I always thought her stuff was absolutely beautiful. And apparently I don't think it's, I don't know why I didn't follow her. Yeah, everybody does it. Nope, that's not her either. Unless you're using her real name and not her username. Gosh. I really can't remember. The trick to these, I mean, there's not really a right or wrong way, but the trick for me anyways is you gotta have these all go in different directions, because if they're all kind of go in the same direction, it doesn't look as cool. No, I think the one that I'm thinking of is from like Russia or somewhere over there. Because I don't think I could pronounce her username either. I'll have to look and see if I can't find her. And I'll like message you guys in the chat if I find her. Or if I find her and I remember the name, I'll tell you guys next time I see you. Oh. Lego style. Like, I don't even know what the actual term for this is. I just call it cluster swooshes because to me it's like cluster dotting without the dots. So I couldn't even like Google it. When I got a new phone, I lost my voicemails, and there was an important voicemail on there that I wish I could still hear. It was my mom's best friend, the one that passed away suddenly in 2020 or 2019. Her family has the place down in North Carolina that I loved going to. You've heard me talk about her. But the last voicemail I got from her, I was working, so I didn't answer. And it was like, "Hey, JGro," because that's what she would call me. "Hey, JGro," instead of JLo. She was like, "I have an idea for who you should be for Halloween. You need to be Billie Eilish because you look just like her and your hair looks like her too." "Call me back, I miss you." And I didn't call her back, and she died at like a day or two later. But I loved her. She was always so happy. Her voice was so funny. I know. But yeah, when I got a new phone, I lost it. And I didn't realize that I lost it until maybe like a year or so ago. I was looking for something and I was like, "Oh, no." Yeah, I never thought about it, you know? I never thought about having to lose it. Because usually, when you, like these days, when you get new phones, like they're really good at transferring everything. I definitely texted my parents about it. I was really upset. Unfortunately, my parents made that whole situation when she passed away like so much more traumatic than it, like, I mean, obviously it would have really sucked anyways, but I remember I got home from a really long late night at work and I had just sat down and my sister called and I was like, "No, I'm not answering." And then she called again and left a message and was like, "Jenny, you need to call me right now, or you need to, you need to call mom and dad, or whatever, call dad," something like that, right? So I called dad and he was like, "You need to come to the house right now." And I was like, "Why? What's going on?" He goes, "I'm not telling you, just get here safely." And I panicked, I was like, who could it be? Like, is it, obviously I knew Marina was fine because she, she had called me. But like, I was like, "Is mom okay?" And he was like, "Just get to the house." And I was like shitting my pants. And eventually he was like, "We're all fine, just get here safely." Scott drove because I was panicking. And the whole 25-minute car ride, I'm like going through my mind like, okay, someone had to have died. Who who is it? Because it must be someone important if they're making me come over to the house at night and they can't just like tell me over the phone, and I'm like thinking like, "Oh my God, it's my cousin, it's my aunt, it's my uncle, who the heck is it?" Right? So I get to my parents' house and like they make me sit down and then they like told, and I remember like just being like, I literally go, "What the fuck?" Because I was just in disbelief. Like I didn't even think that it would have been her. Like she didn't even cross my mind that it could have been her. It was really sad. Choked on a fucking carrot. I don't eat carrots alone now. Or grapes. Right? Like, how scary is that? I know. She was having like a date night with her boyfriend, and like a date movie night, and they were eating like a charcuterie board and veggies and drinking wine and just like having a good night. And he got up to go to the bathroom, and when he came back, she was, you know, blue. I don't know how long he was gone for, but long enough for her to choke and him not know. Just really sad. So if that wasn't traumatic enough, like having my parents literally like scare me to death. I couldn't get to their house fast enough, you know what I mean? Like, obviously Scott was driving safe, but I wanted to get there like so fast, you know? Oh God, yeah. I tried to get my entire team certified for like if someone choked in the restaurant at Chipotle, because someone did choke in the restaurant, and like I at the time was not certified, and I was just like a, you know, a team member. So like I was still in college, didn't have like any CPR training or anything at the time. And some girl, she choked on a piece of steak. She just like inhaled her burrito. Like it wasn't even like it was a big chunk, but I remember I'm the cashier, and I'm standing there, and I see she's like sitting at the window eating with her boyfriend. And I see her stand up, and she like, you know, her arms are like, you know, she's freaking out. And her boyfriend like at first like doesn't know what's going on. He's looking at her like, what the fuck are you doing? And then he noticed that she's choking, so he starts trying to like do the Heimlich, and it's not working, and she's freaking out even more. And of course, everybody else is just watching it happen, and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? You know, like, I don't know how to do it. So my manager's in the back, and I'm like, Chris! And he's like not coming out, so I like run back, and I'm like, Chris. He's like, what? And I was like, someone's fucking choking in the dining room. And he was like, what? And I was like, I don't know, can you help her? So he goes running out, and she runs to him, and he just so hard she just puked everywhere. But it worked. And she was fine. Scared, but she was fine. And I'm like, oh my God, that was so scary. And so I was like, we all need to learn. And the boss at the time, because he wasn't there, he was like, yeah, they won't cover it. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, I feel like that's just something that we should all know. He's like, I agree, we should all know it, but they're not going to cover it. If you want to do it on your own time, go for it. So I did. I went and got CPR certified and all that kind of stuff, just for my own peace of mind. I mean, I needed it eventually for, you know, public health, but yeah, it was really scary. And I felt so helpless because I didn't know how to help her. But thank gosh she was fine. Someone called 911, which, you know, you are supposed to do that, but they took forever. And I'm like, I remember when they got there, I'm like, yep, she's good now. Yep. Thanks for taking 10 minutes. I mean, it's not their fault. I'm sure they had other things too and whatnot. You can't expect the paramedics to be here in 30 seconds, but still, like, I know I need to as well. It's coming along. It's coming along. Slowly but surely. Yeah, I let it lapse, and I feel like I shouldn't. The sucker thingy that you like put over their mouth and it like creates like a suction and like gets the food out. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Really? Damn. Thanks. Why? Because they don't want you to stop the compressions? Is that why they don't want you to do breaths anymore? Yeah. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Anyways, let's talk about something else. What color do I want to do next? We're gonna start going this way. It's okay. It's been a while, you know. I mean, it gets sad every once in a while now. It gets easier to deal with, right? Or not easier, but it's just the way of life, right? For a while, I mean, sometimes I still don't think I've really truly come to terms with it, but you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. Yeah, the entire tail is getting these cluster swooshes. But I mentally prepared myself for it because this is what I did on the last one, and I really liked how it turned out because it kind of reminded me of like it was splashing out of the water, you know? Oh no. That's probably tiny, right? Yeah, oh my god. They cut them that small? I mean, I guess it's not really like, you know, you don't regularly measure in inches, right? So I guess I don't blame you. Well, you can maybe make like little stud earrings or something. Mini magnets. This color. You reminded me, I have some mushrooms that I want to do. Remember, Paula? I'm pretty sure I bought them with you. Did I buy mushrooms with you, Paula, or was it someone else? It was either you or Judy. You guys, I went shopping with both of you, like pretty close together. Yeah, Heather has more than enough to go around. I might even ask her to send me some too. We'll see. I gotta paint the ones that I have though. So this, you're gonna laugh at me, Lisa. So this technically, so it is and it isn't. So over a year ago, roughly about a year ago, Patty asked me if I would do a dolphin for her, and I said, yeah, and I ordered it, and I, never painted it. So now we're painting it. So this is for Patty. I told her I would do it like after the new year, you know, and then just things happened and I never painted animals. I have to be in the mood to paint things like this though. Just because they take a lot of time and they take some extra planning and resin, and there's just a lot of mental preparation I have to do for these. And since I did a cat and a butterfly, I'm kind of like in animal shape mode. So, uh, now we're doing it. Hello. How's it going? Yeah. I know, I suck. I really suck. I didn't realize it was that long ago until I was asked what the size was. And I said, Patty, do you remember? And she goes, nope. And so I looked it up because I ordered it from 24 Hour and it said like September 5th or something. And I was like, oh my God, it's been that long. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was that long. Time just got away from me. She never bought it though, so it's not like I took her money and ran. It's just, I told her, yeah, I'd paint it, and then I just didn't, you know? I get you. I mean, remember when I had to do all those butterflies? After a point, I was like, oh my God. No! I have to, I don't know if I have any of them in that filament anymore, but I should still have some. I could see that. So what you're saying is I gotta get it to you fast so that you don't lose your mojo. No, hold on, let me look. Oh yeah, if you have purse pendants, you might as well. Yeah, I think I definitely have some in Flex. I have like a bunch from like of like the original filament from like the first time we ever got them. Um but of course those came from packs that the post office ruined that had a bunch of broken tools. So I don't even know if I have those ones in the regular filament anymore. Let me see how many boards I have left. Hold on. 5 boards. And as much as I would like to say I want to paint more than that, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get to it. Oh, you did? Damn. Oh, no, I think I saw it flash on my phone. Hold on. And this is why I don't open messages, because if I open them, then I'll forget to look at them. While we're talking about it, the glow powder. If you want to do that, it's okay, but I don't have it yet. It was a pre-order, so I have to wait for all that to come in. It's still going to be a few weeks. So it's really up to you. If you want your tools right away, I can just stuff it in that. But as for the other thing, I take all of the different payment things, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, all that stuff. I do have one. I thought you said you wanted 5. No? 4? Didn't you want multiple? If that's all you want, then yeah. No, I don't know if I have a code to combine shipping anymore. If you wanna ORDER it, you can, and then I'll just like send you your shipping overage back. I don't know if it'll give you the option, because I do like I don't put it like in front of your face for a reason, but there is a tip option on my website if you wanted to just do that and put like $5 in with that order for the tool. You can do that, or you can Venmo me, I don't care, or Cash App, or PayPal, Zelle, whatever. Or you could cover the whole thing and just do, what is it, 5 and 5, 10 in any of those payment options, and then I'll get you your white glow and just put it in your order. The fan tool, I agree, it's my favorite. Okay, yeah, that works. Here are the newest fans. They're tall fans. So fun. So they're not like made for food. It's more for decoration, but I'm teaching this in VIP this month. This is the last project. Monday we'll be doing this. You're welcome. Thank you. Yes, Monday's the last of the month. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so for those, Lisa, even though I'm teaching that one in VIP, I have plans to do like other themes for my show. I think they'll be real cute. This one, yeah. Wait, what do you need to set a reminder for, Heather? Me too. Yeah, Monday's VIP. I know. It's disgusting. I'll be on vacation before you guys know it. I'm excited too. We miss ya. Hi, Shelby. I think she was. I don't know. I guess I should, huh? Before my nails grow out too much. You know, we got rain in the morning. But I was asleep. Scott said it was really pouring when he left for work. But I got a flash flood warning on my phone, but we didn't get enough rain for that. Thank y'all. Penelope. Yeah. Oh man. Stunning. It was so fun when she was here in person with us. She's probably like, Penelope. Hello. I know. I want you to come back too. Paula, come back. my gosh, my paper towel is in desperate need of a new paper towel. Like, I can't even say it's in need of a flip because I've already flipped it once. Small weight. Oh, yeah. Right? I'm not sure, Carol, why I just never pictured you with a French Canadian accent, but like now I do. I didn't until you said something about it. I know. Thanks. It gets me every time someone tells me I have an accent. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, no, I don't. And they're like, yes, you do. I don't think I have very much of a Pittsburgh accent at all. Like I have a couple things that I say, but I feel like in general, like I mean I hear my family and they're very, very Pittsburgh and I don't sound like that. But it's hard because I also like I'm not out from outside Pittsburgh. So to me, I just sound like normal. But there are people that I've met from like Boston and places like that, and they know exactly where I'm from. And I'm like, what? They're like, oh, you can tell. I'm like, well, I can tell you're from Boston for sure. And they're like, yep, but you're definitely from Pittsburgh. Yep, I did say that. Yeah. Until you open your mouth and they're like, oh, she's not from Texas. Boston. Ooh, well, Jenny, so you want to keep them going all different directions. Like you don't want them all just going down, all just going up. You want to like this is like you see me, I keep like turning the piece cuz I kind of want them to just go all over the place. So like I just do a few and then I change directions and then it kind of fits together and then the places that don't, obviously you see me doing dots cuz I'm not perfect with it either, but you know. But it kind of, with the clustered dot thing where I say you don't want the same color in the same spot, it's kind of the same idea with this. You want to try and spread the colors out, but you want to be definitely curly and whirly around things. Coast. You're like, West Coast. I'm from the East Coast. What are you talking about? Like, one of the words that Pittsburgh people are known for saying is yins, and that is not in my vocabulary. I've said it like I've only said it when I'm talking about it. Like I don't just say like yins guys, yous guys, yins. Like I don't say that. My family, a lot of my family does. But not my dad doesn't even say it. My mom doesn't say it. So, yes and no. Obviously the goal is to like not have them touch, but they do touch sometimes because I, get a little too close. Right. Yeah, like I have certain sayings that are definitely from here, or I'll say certain words in a certain way. Especially you can hear it maybe a little bit more if I'm tired. But like I don't say jag off either. I wish I did because it's hilarious, but that's not part of my vocab either. If I'm like tired and getting a little bit lazy with my speech, you might hear a little bit more. But like I try to enunciate. But also customer service voice is a thing. I don't want to say that my voice is like way deeper, but I definitely have a customer service slash like live voice, I suppose. A jag off is like if someone cuts you off in traffic and you're like, quit being a jag off, or you jag off. Like it's kind of like you're an asshole. Thanks. Like if you guys have ever heard my sister talk, she has a little bit deeper of a voice than I do. Her voice is still deeper than mine, but it's my I don't want to say my real voice because like this seems pretty natural to me too. But I might be like an octave or so higher right now than, well, maybe just an octave. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bad word. I do like the word nebby. Nebby's a favorite word of mine. I don't use it enough, but I do use it. Nebby's a good one. You think? Really? Interesting. Oh. If you want to get your tools really dirty, I suggest cluster swooshing, just saying. I think I use like oops, like my bad. Oh, don't want to say that. Oh, didn't want to, didn't mean to do that. I think that's how I use it anyways. But I don't think that's a Pittsburgh thing. Like if I'm talking fast or lazy, and I can't do it now because I'm thinking about it, so I'm gonna try and force it. It's not gonna come out right, but like I'll say instead of saying south side or downtown, it's south side or downtown. Or instead of saying Giant Eagle, which is a grocery store here, it's Giant Eagle. Giant eagle. All one word, no T. Giant eagle. I probably say like in a certain sort of way. Like I don't say and that, but I don't say in at. I don't think. Thanks. Now, you know who has a really good Pittsburgh accent? Patty. I love it. Oh yeah. The T's don't exist a lot of the time. Hello. I'm kind of going back and forth between the 3 and the 4, but I'm not like really using the full actual size of it. If I'm in North Carolina too long, I'll do a couple. I'll like start getting a little tiny bit of a southern accent. But thanks. We need to use this color, and we're gonna go this way. Wait, what doesn't take much? Oh, is she in here? I didn't see her. Oh, yeah. When I was younger, I would be down there for like a week, 2 weeks at a time. And my nanny, which was my mom's best friend's mom, when she was alive, she watched us as kids. Like, well, we were like small toddlers. And we would start picking up the way that she would say things because she would watch us. My parents both worked during the day, so she was with us a lot. But my my parents would always say, like, when we'd come back from North Carolina, we had these neighbor boys that lived like one of them was next door, the other one was a few houses over, but like they were super tight, and so we would always go outside and play with them. We want to go play with the boys. That's not Pittsburgh. Can we go outside and play with the boys? Now, after this, you think we're done, but we're not. We still have to do top swooshes. But doesn't it look like it's kind of like jumping out of water? That's the goal anyways, is kind of in the water. I love Boone. Down to 97, wow. Yeah, it's gotten down like kind of low here at nighttime. Oh yeah, my cousin lives there. I'm pretty sure he lives there. Or close to there, anyways. Yeah, it was pretty humid here too. But at night it's been cooling down. Feel like these need some sparkles too. Oh yeah, it's gonna be so nice. This is pigment powder. This is the teal opals. I love blowing rock. I remember when I was in high school, we went to Blowing Rock, and I was so happy to bring a shirt back. And I wore it to school all proud, and all the boys were like, "Oh, really? You went to Blowing Rock?" And I was like, "Oh man, I never wore that shirt to school again." Cuz you know, like Kissing Rock, all that kind of stuff, you know. Boys being boys, I guess. I know. Yeah, right? Well, you're not invited. I remember I came home and told my parents, and they were like, and I'm like, I know. My dad's like, those assholes. I'm like, I know. Some people's kids. Oh my God. My favorite band teacher, she would say that all the time. I loved it. That was one of my favorite sayings of hers. Oh, so sad. Good night, Mary. Cluster swooshes are a labor of love. Hey! Try not to think too much into these swooshes. The more I think about them, the worse they look. So, we just gotta go for them, you know? Labor of love for Patty. The reason I'm not going all the way down to the tail just yet is because it still needs to dry, so. But up here is dry enough because it takes so long. Right? All right. We gotta give that a break for a little bit. We'll work on a few things over here with little bubbles. Whenever I do bubbles, I think of Finding Nemo. You know, like the one fish in the tank that's like, bubbles, 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 my bubbles. Remember? I can't even do it right, but in my head, that's what I'm hearing. I think of it every time I do them. My bubbles. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite parts of the movie. Beautiful, beautiful. In case you can't really see, they're supposed to look like little bubble, like the highlights on the bubbles. You know, they get sparkly eventually, but so pretty. It's like little opals all over the place. Oh my gosh. Seriously? That's crazy. There was another, was it a movie or there was something I was thinking about the other day that I'm like, oh my god, it's been over 20 years. Like, what the hell? I can't remember what it was though. All right, and then this is just cluster dots. Well, that wasn't on purpose, but on porpoise. Okay, I'll shut up. You know what I hate the most though is that I think about that stuff like 2 seconds after I say it, and then I'm like, damn, missed opportunity. Oh, you know what it was? It was The Lion King. No. Yes, no. The Lion King came out right before we were born, so it just turned like 30 something recently. No, there was something else that turned 20. I don't think it was The Lion King that I was thinking of. It was something else that I was like, I feel old. I feel old. It's gross, I know. Oh my gosh, this is such a dirty napkin. All right, we're just gonna fold it. Uh, 32. Yeah, I just turned 32. Nope. That was last year. Although 29 feels like it was just yesterday, though, because I was freaking out about it. About turning, I'm on my 29th birthday. I was walking to my nail appointment from where I parked and was freaking out about how this is my last year in my 20s. That feels like it was just yesterday, but that was like 3 years ago, so. That's okay. Age is just a number in here. As long as everything's appropriate, which we are. I feel like on YouTube, though, we get a lot of children coming in here. TikTok, not so much, but on YouTube, there's a lot of kids in here past their bedtime causing chaos. Not yet. Isn't it tomorrow? Well, I guess technically for Paula it is. But it's tomorrow, isn't it, Shelby? Please tell me I didn't miss it by a day. I already gave her present, so I'm like not as much paying attention to the date. But it's the 21st, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Just say it's the 21st anyways, just to make me feel better if I forgot. Tell me later if I was wrong. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, at midnight. Oh, we need the birthday song. We gotta cue up the birthday song. I always forget to play the birthday song. Okay, thank God. I was like, I have it in my calendar, so if it's not the 21st, that's a problem. Yeah, for my sanity, you gotta pretend it's 21st even if it's not. But the amount of times this month that I had to remind myself that your birthday is the 21st, and last month too, because I thought your birthday was earlier in the month originally and started like collecting things for you. And then I realized I had a lot more time than I thought I did, and I was like, whew. Shelby, you better stay up till midnight because I'm going to play you the birthday song, the super obnoxious one. And Heather's birthday is the 31st of this month. Jules's was what, the 5th? There's a lot of you guys who have August birthdays. Well, as much as I'm sure his song is awesome, this one, this one is so obnoxious that it's like hilarious, but also like just really fucking obnoxious. But it's just a tradition. If I remember to play it on someone's birthday, I do. I don't always remember, but once I start thinking of it, it happens. I can't cue it up though because I'll lose this song, but I'll search it right before the end. Well, I'll just play it for you anyway, Heather, with your hair or not. Thanks. Yeah, it's looking good, huh? Oh, look at that shine. Thanks. Whoops, off camera. Sorry. I'm surprised you guys aren't Aries, though, because, like, I get along really well with Aries. It's one of those signs that, like, when I figure it out, I go, oh, of course you are. No wonder. It all makes sense now. Well, actually, you are. There you go. See? Wait, Paula, what are you? Gals at see, look, they're all gonna come out now. They're all gonna come out of the dot works. Aries, Aries, Aries. Lots of them. Okay, we need this color on this. What's your sign, Paula? Cancer. That's right. Oh, yeah. Duh. Your birthday literally... Never mind. I have your birthday present still because I haven't shipped your package yet. But I think it's pretty much ready to go. Unless you want me to... Do you... Actually, no. I don't think you're waiting on any pigments. I just got that package that you said was coming to me. And the new tools are here. Okay. I think you're... Excuse me. I think your package is finally officially ready to get packed up. I'm a Gemini. I'm a true Gemini because I'm a twin too. I don't think that means anything, but I just say true Gemini because I'm a twin. I don't think there's such a thing. Next month is Tanya's birthday. Yep, the twins. I know. Well, I was supposed to be a Leo. Our due date was actually on my mom's birthday on the 17th of this month. But we came early. But I don't think a Leo fits me, so I guess it's a good thing. I'm not, like, bold enough to be a Leo. Do I? But don't they all say, like, you can find qualities in yourself in any sign if you read it? It's just whenever you start seeing that it's actually yours, you're like, oh yeah, that really makes sense. Because there are definitely some Gemini qualities that I'm like, no. Thanks. You're 100% Aries. I had a friend that I worked with, and we got on this conversation, and she goes, I'm an Aries. And I go, are you really? And she goes, and you're a Gemini, aren't you? And I'm like, yep. She was like, that's why we're friends. And I was like, yep. One of 18. Holy hell. That's crazy. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh no. Who got... Well, did we have a spammer in here? I wasn't even paying attention. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. Thanks, Heather. I wasn't even paying attention. All I saw was a bunch of messages were deleted. I'm like, uh-oh, what happened? I always miss some, so I gotta make sure I got them all. I think I did. I gotta fix this one, though. There we go. We're fun, that's why. I don't wanna drop it. Okay. Gotta make the bubbles sparkly. You know, I wasn't really, I didn't really have, we're the only twins that I know of in my family. And I didn't have many friends that were twins either. There were a ton of, like, twins in my grade, but I wasn't friends with any of them. I did date a twin, though. And my best friend dated his brother. But they were fraternal. Yeah, needless to say, my family was pretty shocked when they found out they were having two of us. My grandparents were super shocked. My parents didn't tell my grandma and grandpa. And they were like, I wasn't there, so I'm just going off of, you know, what they said happened. But they said that they came, like, they went over my dad's parents' house, and they were, like, showing him the ultrasound and the pictures and stuff. And they were like, oh, yeah, like, you know, you can see the head and the feet and blah, blah, blah. And then my grandpa goes, wait a minute. There's two? There's two! There's two heads. And they were like, yep, we're having twins. Every time I say that story, I go, I wasn't there, but here's what they said happened. I just think I'm so funny. Oh, wow. Wow. Triplets. I think triplets are super cool. I mean, twins are cool too, but triplets are really neat. And being a twin, an identical twin who, like, you can definitely tell us apart. Thanks. I wish that we were more identical. I want to top dot these, but I can't because they're still wet. But, like, it's so pretty. Oh, yeah. It was really hard. So I was trying really hard not to add in a lot of dark colors. I was really only trying to work with my color palette. Normally I'd add in some dark pops, but I'm trying really hard not to and just kind of focusing on the shiftiness. But man, is it hard. I have 3 minutes. What are we gonna do for 3 minutes? Let me cue up Shelby's birthday song. Hold on. Oh my god, where is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's that one. Oh yeah. Yeah, my parents had to dress us up. Like, I was usually in pink, and my sister was usually in blue. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. I was just making sure. So if you guys didn't see, we did get some new tools in today. We have the tall arches and the tall fans. We also got a small amount of the petal. We're calling them petal arches. I mean petal. Yeah, petal arches. These are the ones that slide in. So heads up, certain colors are a little bit harder to put together than others, but we did wind up going with flex because the other ones were just breaking too easily. So the green ones are a little difficult, but they will eventually, like, loosen up, obviously. Earlier today I couldn't even get this apart, but now I'm able to. So one of the things, if you're struggling, I know, right? If you're struggling to get them apart, what I was doing, and it definitely changed it for me, I was like gripping this and trying to, like, Dory was like, don't squeeze this, just like hold it and let your thumb kind of do more of the work. But it is a very tight fit for some of these colors. Like the green one and the gray one are tighter than the blue and the white. Don't know why, but these do loosen up the more that you use them. They do come with rubber bands for if you do need a little extra help to keep them together on a curved surface. But yeah, I was sending her a video today. I said, this reminds me of celery. Okay, wait, we gotta get the video ready. Hold on. Nobody listen, because I have to rewind it. I have to rewind it. So Shelby's birthday is in like less than a minute. Oh, it's right now. Okay, hold on. Let me pause this song. And again, this is an obnoxious birthday song on purpose. So happy birthday, Shelby.
It's your birthday today. Happy birthday! It's your birthday today. Happy birthday! Oh, let's celebrate! Celebrate! You lose control and you cut, can't. The night is yours. Destiny awaits to share toast with your closest mates. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday! It's your birthday today. Happy birthday! Grab your goodie bags. Open your gifts. Blow out your candles. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Shelby! All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off of here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on TikTok. Let me know, should we do, I might post a poll, but I was thinking about doing Fluorescent Friday because my nails glow in black light. So if you guys want to do Fluorescent Friday, let me know. I'm gonna plan to. I did get a new black light, so it's not as hard on the eyes. I know some people really struggle to watch black light nights, but this doesn't seem to be as terrible. So that'll be on TikTok. We'll play some fun, you know, dance music and just kind of hang out and paint in the dark. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night on TikTok at 9:30 Eastern. Yeah, it's Shelby's birthday party tomorrow. Perfect. So here's that dolphin. All it needs is Top Dot, so I'll probably do that off camera just so I can, you know, get it all varnished up and sitting for a couple days before I put resin on it. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. Happy birthday, Shelby. I hope you have a wonderful night. Sleep well, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.